welcome to Module 9 of our course, Profit, Growth, Wealth Solutions for Small Business, brought to you by smallbusinessplantoprofit.com. In this module we're just going to now try and apply the knowledge that we've developed over the last 8 modules and look at trying to develop a profit, growth, wealth plan for you and your business. The first place to start here obviously is with profit. And what we're asking you to do is really to understand the profit potential of your business. We've stepped you through the identification of profit drivers within a business and indicated how small changes to those profit drivers can have a massive effect on your bottom line. Your challenge now is to sit down, have a look at your own business model, break it down into those profit drivers, and have a think about have a strategic planning session on how you can make improvements on each one of those profit drivers, how you're going to monitor it, what the project plan is to try and get that in place. So the first step is profit, and you need to develop a plan to drive that profit improvement within your own business. We're then asking you to look at how you can grow the value of your business and how you can make it a more attractive sale proposition. And we ask that you go back over the framework, the model for a high growth business that we've presented to you, and break your own business down into all of those various elements and see how they all link together and how they work and function within your own business model. We presented to you the particular tool that we use to pull apart a business and get to grips with where it is at the moment in relation to that plan, the Advisorpedia tool. And in the final module, we'll indicate how you can get access to that tool yourself. But what you need to do, however you go about it, is break that business down, break your business down, have a good look at the model, and see how you can develop a growth model for your business with a view to making it a very attractive sale proposition when the time is right. We need you to look at investing outside of the business. The messages I've left with you in the last couple of modules have all been about our belief that you should not rely on the sale of the business to fund your personal wealth, your personal retirement goals. So we'd like you to continue with that mindset and look for ways to be able to take income, take capital out of the business without unnecessarily affecting the business and putting that money into investments away from the business itself. You need to reduce your reliance on a successful business sale when it comes to funding your own retirement. And finally, when you've got that money, you need to develop a strategic investment plan to ensure that you can retire comfortably. So no more of this ad hoc investment where we put money here and there on a whim and a personal preference. Let's get some proper advice, let's get a strategic plan in place, and let's work to that plan to make it happen. So the process in a visual sense is as we've got here: concentrate on the profit drivers, develop a strong profit model for your own business. Once you've got a handle on that one, turn your attention to developing the growth model. Develop a sustainable profit growth model within your own business, and always have an eye to developing your own personal wealth position. With independent wealth comes stability within the business. You can grow the business if you have the capital to be able to invest in the business if that's what you choose to do. So the process is easy. Concentrate on profit, turn that into sustainable growth, and develop that personal wealth. Developing strategic plans is easy. That's the easy part. We can all take ourselves away for a period of time and think about how to improve the business. The secret to making it work is the successful implementation phase. Implementing the ideas is the hardest element in any part of the strategic plan. How can you go about doing that one? First of all, you need to educate yourself on best business practice. Make sure you understand fully what makes a business tick, what good businesses are doing that perhaps you're not doing? What can you learn from others around you? How can you apply that knowledge to improve your particular business? And we would hope that you'll spend some time and come back to our website at smallbusinessplantoprofit.com, where we will have a number of courses, a lot of resources, and heaps of articles that you can use to educate yourself in an online world. But certainly around you, you have those mentors. You have those people that you can go to and organisations that you can also look to get that best business practice advice. Never stop learning, never stop looking for the answers. Another key is you need to allocate regular time to a strategic planning process, and this is working on the business rather than working in the business. It's difficult to find that time. My tip to you is you need to simply just factor it into your diary, whether it be at a certain time every week, whether it be once a month when you're looking at the month-end figures, whether it be 2 or 3 times a year. It doesn't matter, providing you do allocate time to think strategically about the business and the direction of the business, and that you break that strategic plan into small bite-sized achievable pieces, and they're prioritized pieces. So an implementation plan will work best if it's broken down into chunks, and those chunks are prioritized into the ones that will have the biggest benefit to you. Not only the biggest benefit, I think it's important, particularly at the start of a strategic plan, that you get some early wins on the board. So I think the first lot of changes you try and make into your businesses are ones that are reasonably easy to achieve. They might not have the biggest effect on the business, but you need to get that feeling of, I've made a change, I've implemented the change, it has worked, and you have your confidence up, and then you move on to something that might be a little harder but have a bigger payoff at the end of the day. So break the strategic plan down into prioritized implementation steps. My final point here is consider the use of an external facilitator to help you drive that change and keep you focused on the big picture. In my offline role as a partner in a top 10 Australian accounting firm, I run a business advisory team, and my role is very much to be that external facilitator, a mentor to my clients, and I see my role as one that is purely there to keep people focused. So we initially help set up those strategic plans, we set out the implementation plan, and then we're the bad guy to some degree who'll come in on that regular basis, on that agreed basis and say, in our implementation plan we should have achieved this by now. How are we going with that? Quite often the answer from the business owner is, look, I've just got too busy, I've got sidetracked. But what they're really saying is, yep, I've lost focus on that, I've forgotten that that was an important step to play. So an external facilitator, either through a board of management, as we create in a number of our clients, or just as a one-on-one mentoring or coaching role, using an independent external facilitator can keep you focused and can really drive those changes through in a much more timely fashion sometimes than if you just left to your own devices. But let me say, the only person who can make the change is you as the business owner. The only one who fully understands the business is you as the business owner. The only one who can really come up with the strategic plans that will make a big difference to the business is you as the business owner. A facilitator can keep you honest to the plan, but a facilitator or a coach or your accountant can't really develop that plan for you. You need buy-in. You need to apply your knowledge as to what will work, but sometimes you just need that external person to keep you honest to the plan. Alright, we'll move on now to the final module, where we'll provide a wrap-up. We'll provide a summary now of everything we've covered over the last 9 modules, and we'll tie that back into the offers that we have to take your business further.